A few quick facts you ought to know. The American colonies did not have taxation without representation. They were offered seats in Parliament and refused. George III was the furthest thing from the Hitler-esque figure he has been made out to be, just a harmless bloke who likes shagging his potato-faced German wife. The Boston Massacre happened when a rioting mob threw rocks at soldiers, and John Adams actually defended some of the latter in court and got them exonerated. None of the taxes in question were unreasonable and were all necessary to recoup the costs of the World War that George Washington started. It was entirely justified to retain armed soldiers on the Canadian border after 1783 in the event of American invasion. Impressment of sailors was also yellow journalism. They were trying to catch Royal Navy deserters, and no Americans were intentionally kidnapped. The U.S. lost most major engagements in the War of 1812. There were a few naval victories won by cheating when you used ships of the line you passed off as frigates to pulverize sloops half their size that were manned by totally green sailors. The burning of Washington was justified for you having burned York in Canada. The Battle of New Orleans was pointless and affected nothing as the war had already been ended about 3 weeks earlier, but it took a while for news to cross the Atlantic. The entire war was just a minor distraction anyway, because we had a real apocalyptic war to the death going on in Europe.